heavens so desiring, I will face Diane. Lead the main force south and attack the western stronghold. I will head straight into the blast.
We're supposed to go up against the Imagawa hordes with just a handful of men.
Would you rather die holed up in the castle? Be quiet and fight like a man.
You're both underestimating our lord. He has a plan.
My lady, what is your desire?
I want you to take me through hell and out the other side.
You boys are like children to me. I have great expectations for you all.
Good luck, everyone.
None of you are outdoing me this time!
Just stay calm and keep your eyes on the enemy in front of you.
And try keeping quiet. It doesn't help to let the enemy know you're coming.
Hideyoshi is a friend, but he stands in the enemy ranks. I owe Lord Shibata too much, though. I cannot abandon him now.
Lord Hideyoshi took me in when I had nothing and raised me as if I were his son. My only desire now is to repay the debt I owe him and Lady Nana. Even if it costs me my very life, I will keep his house safe and see his dream realized.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome to another live stream. And this time, you have all voted on Samurai Warriors 3. And the big thing is that we're going to be playing Samurai Warriors 3 mostly to play through the story, because I've never done that. Well, I've never played through every story. That's a better way to put it. I have played through some stories, and that was on the Wii U, but now we're going to be playing it on the Wii because I have the M Classic. I'm able to upscale to 1080p, though you guys aren't going to see that quality because, you know, I downgrade the quality for streaming directly to YouTube. It just helps when you're streaming over Wi-Fi and that sort of stuff. The only person that I have cleared on the Wii version is Yukimura. So we're going to be playing through every story until this is done. Not in this live stream, though. Probably will stream for at least 2 hours today. Excuse me. And, yeah. We're going to get through as many stories as we can and try to unlock as many characters as we can. Speaking of which, let's actually go to the vault. Hello, James, Felipe, and Shinloki. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We want to go, is it to the dojo? Unlock bonuses. I want to see characters. Ooh, I have enough to unlock a character. Oh, I've already unlocked Kotaro. That was the main one that I wanted to check and see because Chelsea's not here right now. She was at an event, and now she's having supper with her grandparents, but she might be joining us when she gets home. But her favorite character is Kotaro, and I wanted to make sure that he was unlocked. Which he is. Who else? Well, let's just actually go down the line. That makes the most sense to me. No Chelsea for now. For now. I cannot confirm nor deny whether or not she will be joining us on the stream. It's just me for now. I'm sorry. So, as I said, we're gonna kind of just go down the line. So, let's jump in with some KG action. Why don't we? What do we have for a weapon for KG? I'm not familiar with the abilities. Increases the weapon's power, so I'm probably gonna pump that up. Increase the power of shots and shock waves. Increase damage dealt to enemies knocked in the air. Well, let's see what else we have. I don't want a power weapon, because I don't like not having a fast attack. Increased mounted attack. No, I'm okay with that. Increased attack range during Muso. Increased damage dealt with a spirit charge. Increased damage dealt to enemy officers. That one's not too bad. I think I'm just going to stick with this one, though.
Thank you very much.
Leveled that up. And I think that's... Actually, I think there's a move of his that uses shockwaves. What about armor? What do we got for armor? Can I upgrade you at all? Decreases damage taken from enemies' elemental attacks. Don't really care about that. Randomly deflect arrows while mounted. Increase defense when health is low. I'm not at low health very often, and I'm not mounted very often. This one might be okay. And I guess 3 is the highest you can get. I don't have enough gems for this. Decreased damage taken from enemy officers. Let's just increase this. Gauntlets. I have momentum and collector. Acquire gems more easily. That's probably a good one to have on. Reduce the amount of Muso used. Increase attack power with longer combos. Acquire more powerful weapons more easily. Restore some spirit every 100 kills. I don't think we have any others that we want to use. Swift Strike, increased damage to inflict... Bleh, I can barely talk. Randomly stun enemies with a jump attack. Okay, increased damage covered with sidestepping, avoid taking... Yeah, I think we're good. Alright. We're going to jump in on easy because we want to get through this game as quickly as possible.
Honnoji, Kyoto.
I guess I'll let the cutscenes play out so you guys can see what the cutscenes are like in
by the flames of history.
Samurai Warriors 3. I don't know. Should I be talking about should I be talking over top of this, because a lot of people haven't experienced Samurai Warriors 3.
At Anegawa, Nobunaga struck down his rivals to the east and the west, expanding his territory.
The narrator voice right here is just
with control of the land,
the best narrator voice. It cries in dub. Me too.
From the pages of history in an uprising at Honnoji. Chaos ensued.
Let's just skip this. We're going to skip that part as well because we don't need instructions. We just press square to win. Did we get a better horse? No. All I care about is speed when it comes to a horse. So it's party time. Let's do this, shall we?
Come, men. It's time to show the world the courage of the Shibata army.
You must be overcome.
And this just doesn't look nearly as good as the PS3 version, which kind of sucks because, yeah, the PS3 version is just so much better. And I think I'm just realizing that my M Classic is not turned on. So that means that I'm playing it in 480p. Fucking beautiful. That's okay though.
This is how to effectively use reinforcements.
The live stream always gets decompressed and stuff like that, so it's fine. Everything is fine. The combat is a lot slower in in Samurai Warriors 3, which is unfortunate because, like, it's not a bad game, it's just slow. And the PS3 version is leagues better, in my opinion. I just wish we got the goddamn PS3 version.
Excellent. I've made it in time.
In English. And you might notice that I have been... I might turn my camera in the wrong direction. And that's because I have been playing, on my own time, Dynasty Warriors Gundam, in an effort to finish all of the original mode stories. Get that prepared for Musou next year, because I'll be reviewing that. I don't really need to get all of the original mode stories done in order to do a review, because I've played the shit out of that game. But, you know, it's always good to play the game and, you know, make your opinions that way.
Incredible!
That was almost too easy.
But that game, and I'll be mentioning this in my review, it only has inverted camera controls, which is like one of the biggest pet peeves of mine. Like, why would you choose to have inverted camera controls? And the only reason why I'm doing it here is because I'm used to it. But even when I play an inverted camera control game for a long period of time, I always mess it up. Yeah, besides Samurai Warriors 1, this is probably my favorite voice for Keiji. Come on, let's get him to speak again. Where's somebody that I can kill that will activate some speech? God, the combat is so slow. But this is something that I want to do in 100% completing every Warriors game ever. But that does mean that we are going to be playing the Japanese exclusive games as well. My main goal, though, is to...
Bringing in all these additional forces. I've been looking for you.
That voice.
I have no business with you. Be gone.
But one of my main goals is for all of the North American released Warriors games to be 100% complete. If I don't 100% all the Japanese exclusive ones, you know, that's okay. We can still play them and have fun with them and at least finish the stories. Oh, that camera. Did he not drop anything?
I have let everyone down.
Very perceptive to go after Mitsunari like that.
Fine.
Honestly, this is probably the best dub for Samurai Warriors. Samurai Warriors 1 was pretty good. There were a couple of people that maybe not the best casting. But here, everyone has a great voice.
Incredible!
This does not include the Empires game. We never got the Empires game in North America. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but I do own Samurai Warriors 3 Empires. The only thing about Samurai Warriors 3 Empires is that there are some, like, city management mechanics that I wouldn't be able to do a whole lot with because you need to know Japanese. And that's part of the reason why I would love to learn Japanese, but I just don't have fucking time. For an easy time on survival mode, I recommend Leon Shush. Oh, you guys must be talking about something else. That's one thing that I dislike about streaming story-heavy stuff, as well as, like, certain Warriors games where I just want to pay attention to the gameplay. I miss a lot of what's happening in the chat.
Need your advice. He knows the right thing to do.
Oh, we got a little bit of a buffering happening. That wasn't too long, anyways.
Fine work. Now march on.
They've loaded up their main camp with...
Hopefully the live stream isn't too bad, though.
That just means there's all the more glory to be had.
Open the gates!
No, I am playing on the actual hardware. On Wii. I don't, I try not to emulate when I don't have to. Really the only ones that I'll emulate are games consoles that I can't get a progressive display through. Just because, you know, I want to get the best gameplay footage I can for videos.
You have gone far enough.
But, like, if I were to live stream, I could just play off of, like, directly off PS2 and SNES or whatever. Just because, like, lower quality video footage, not the worst for live streaming. The lower the resolution, the better it's going to end up translating.
Stop him, my lord.
Because the higher the resolution, sometimes that can cause issues with the live stream. Actually, I read somewhere that I think it's a 900 resolution, is one of the best live streaming, because it's better than 720, but it doesn't stress the systems and the connection as 1080p does. So I need to try that. I think I should be streaming at a max of 720p. Let's see. Am I maxed out here? Let me see. High quality is showing up as 144p. Is that happening with everybody else? That the quality is showing as 144p? I'll wait for other people to chime in, because if that's the case, I'm going to need to do some quick adjustments, because that should not be the case. And I don't know if I can do that live. 480p? Okay, as long as people are getting 480p, that's the main thing. Someone else has 720. Okay. 720. Okay, seems like the majority is 720. As long as it's not 144, and that's the cap. Yeah, that would be the biggest thing. Because I have the Elgato. I'm gonna push the mic away a little bit. I have the Elgato set up to max out at 720 right now, and that's more just to help like stream performance.
But the path I walk is straight and true. I will not waver.
But yeah, for some reason, like on my phone where I have the chat set up, yeah, I only see at 144p, and that's at max.
What is wrong with
quality? That's the word I'm looking for. I don't know why that happens. Could be an ADHD thing, but sometimes I just forget words, which is why I completely script all of my videos. Because I think I suck at improvisation. So like anything that I'm doing an unscripted like update video, usually I'll just edit the fuck out of it.
I am the head of the Beta clan.
The main reason why I don't stream on Twitch is because okay. But the main reason why I don't stream on Twitch is because every time that I have, I don't get nearly as many viewers, and one of the biggest things that I enjoy about doing these live streams is talking to you guys. So I know I'm going to be able to talk to you on YouTube. Maybe someday I'll figure out how to do like simultaneous live streaming.
But to ask him to do that.
The only issue with that is that, like, I don't want to be only focusing on one chat. I want to be able to have both chats up. And
that is where your loyalty truly
the way that everything is set up right now,
then you must fight like you
I have my mic set up at my couch. I have a like TV tray.
He was like
or like a desk, a laptop tray that I have my controllers, my mouse, my phone set up on, which is quite a distance away from my computer, so I can't just like look at my computer and look at the chat. I look at it on my phone. In-game sounds a bit loud. Let me see. Mouse, can you do the thing? Let's turn that down a little bit. How's that? Does that sound any better? What's the theme for next year's Muso May? It is Gundam. Yeah. To watch YouTube streams, just want you to make money from your heart. Aw, thanks. Can I say that is a very unique aspect of this stage. I can't think of many stages where you switch sides mid-stage. Yeah? What's your favorite Samurai Warriors 5 weapon? I would probably say that my favorite Samurai Warriors 5 weapon, I really like the Odachi. The Great Spear is pretty fun. The twin katanas are just awesome. I don't mind the cannon. I'm not usually big on, like, ranged weapons in Warriors games. Ranged weapons and, like, magic. Those are usually my least favorite. But in Samurai Warriors 5, like, there's no bad moveset. Oh, excuse me. Oh, for frank's sake. Ah, Jesus. Can you not? The Odachi with adult Nobunaga is a fucking death machine. Playing Dynasty Warriors 2 for the first time. It is definitely rough to go back to. I imagine it was like an amazing spectacle back when it first came out, but it is not fun to go back to. The stages are really well done, and you know, that's one of the reasons why I would go back to it is to re-experience those stages, but I would also just play them in Dynasty Warriors 7 instead. Here we go. Wish the Empire's games let you defect to the opposing side mid-battle. I don't know if Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires had that. I didn't play 6 Empires a whole lot, mostly because I'm not a big fan of the combat in 6. Even though 6 Empires gets rid of the Renbu system, I'm still not a huge fan of it.
The life of...
Actually, just a sec. The mic is slightly in my face, so let's move this. There we go. There we go. That's better.
The free spirit is not so easy. Everyone needs something to keep them grounded.
One thing I will say, though, is the controller for the Wii is just... it doesn't feel good. Like the Wii Classic controller. Or, well, I guess this is like the Classic Pro. It just doesn't feel good. It feels cheap. Are there stages in Dynasty Warriors 2 the same for every character, or they change the character to character? They are the exact same. Because, or well, if I remember correctly, all of the Wei characters are the same except for Cao Cao. All of the Wu characters are the same except for either Sun Jian or Sun Quan. I can't remember. All of the Shu stages are the same except for Liu Bei. I think the leaders all get like one additional stage, or there's a different stage. I forget exactly how they do it, but essentially every character has the same stages for that dynasty. Doesn't matter if they appeared there or not. Dynasty Warriors 2 is definitely more of an arcade experience, and that's one of the reasons why I think it would be really cool to mod a... Oh?
I'm going to need a hand here.
Oh. Whoopsie. My bad. But I think it would be fun to mod a PS2 to fit it into an arcade machine and rig it so that, like, you have a Dynasty Warriors 2 arcade machine. I don't know if Koei will ever release an HD collection. It's something that a lot of people have been asking for. I I don't know if people in Japan have been asking for it. What do we have here? Increase attack power. Okay. Increase mounted attack strength. Increase damage dealt to enemy off. Ooh, we're going to keep that. Yes. This is a normal one. I think we'll just get rid of that. Yeah. And we don't want power. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. But we're still going to trade that. Swift strike, damage dealt. Yeah, we're going to trade you. What I would recommend, if you are playing Dynasty Warriors 2, is just to give
Thank you very much.
Lubu a try. He plays so differently from
Thank you for coming.
from every other game. God, I feel my brain isn't working the greatest because I had a late night yesterday. Had a bunch of friends over. We played a couple games together. We, you know, just chilled, hung out. We built Gundams.
Nobunaga Oda was
But yeah, I'm slightly tired. Have you ever been burnt out on Muso games? I have, and it took me a while to get back into it. Honestly, doing these videos and like making content around the Warriors games is one of the reasons why I keep coming back to it. If it weren't for making videos, doing live streams, and hanging out with you guys and, you know, just feeling the excitement of the community, I don't think I would be playing them nearly as much. Also, playing, like, clones or games that are similar, like that are still within the hack and slash subgenre, but just might not be exactly the same. Like playing classic God of War or Darksiders? Is that the game?
Advance!
Oh, I'm second guessing
in
myself
our Lord's
now.
path. He must be swept aside.
But yeah, just like playing games that are similar but not quite the same, and just trying to mix things up.
Have to fight a friend.
Playing a lot of the spin-offs as well help because, you know, you get that good mix of different story, different characters, different mechanics.
This is how to effectively use reinforcements.
How can you unlock Lubu in Dynasty Warriors 2? I don't know. I just used the cheat to unlock everybody. I did unlock everybody, like, naturally. I think you need to get 1,000 kills in Hulao Gate. And I can't remember if it has to be on hard. I forget. Like, Lubu is pretty much the only, like, secret unlockable in the whole game. Because you don't have any weapons, you don't have any items. You ever get tired from them, just switch and we will be there for you. Aw, thanks, VQP14. I will probably throw on some random live streams here and there that aren't Warriors. Right now, the main thing that will be happening every Sunday is Samurai Warriors 3. Chelsea and I will play games like ESO and Destiny 2 together, so maybe sometimes we will stream together. Also, how's the mic audio? Because this is a couch co-op, and, well, we don't really have two Wiis, and I'm pretty sure you can't play online on Wii anymore. But since I have 2 mics set up, I just want to make sure that the audio sounds okay. Mic audio seems fine. Awesome. I have to use some Rock Band microphones whenever I do these live streams, just because the one that I use for my usual recordings is super sensitive. I do plan on buying a new microphone eventually. I don't know when that will happen, but yeah, first big thing is to finish paying off this computer that I bought. That
You be gone.
yeah,
Incredible!
essentially I'm just putting like a little bit away every paycheck to make up for the fact that I spent this much money on a new computer. And I didn't really like buy the best of the best for the computer. I wanted something that was going to be able to play all the games that I want to play, as well as just
Host, I have let everyone down.
be able to stream. That was one of the biggest things, and I was almost willing to just pay the money to fix my old computer, which would have broken down again eventually anyway. So it was essentially like I might as well have built a new computer instead of fixing the old one.
That's my job.
But yeah, so definitely going to be live streaming Samurai Warriors 3 until we finish every story. And I might play a couple of stories off stream. I don't know yet. We'll see. I have a stack of Warriors games that I still have yet to finish the stories for. Like, I've never completed all of the stories. Like, I have to restart my save files for Dynasty Warriors 3, 4, and 5, and Samurai Warriors 1, because I was playing those on the original Xbox, and my original Xbox
My uncle doesn't need your advice.
went kaput.
He knows the right thing to do.
So I bought a new Xbox, but, you know, all of your save files are on the hard drive. So I tried swapping the hard drives, and it didn't recognize the old hard drive. So, yeah. Have to restart with that! But I'm probably not going to be live streaming those like I will with this, because,
They've loaded up their main camera.
words. I'm not going to be playing those like this because I've actually finished all of the stories in all those games. I've never finished every story in Samurai Warriors 3. I finished maybe half a dozen for the review that I did, and then I've played a few more just for other videos. But now I've restarted yet again because I can play on the Wii and get 1080p instead of playing on the Wii U and getting a really weird,
The land needs a
blurry 1080p.
I know that.
I have finished Yukimura's story.
Incredible!
That's the only story that I have completed on Wii. Did you get the Steam Deck? Imagine how much Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors you'll be emulating on that. Well, the nice thing is, my computer is set up where one monitor is hooked up to both my normal monitor as well as my TV, so I can just play PC games on my TV. I don't really need a Steam Deck or anything like that. And that means I can also emulate my games the same way.
Any further, and you will place my lord's dreams in jeopardy.
That's the general idea. If you want to
Got into Muso games again a month ago because of Samurai Warriors 2. Around only played a bit.
What is wrong with
Suddenly I had over 40 hours of playtime. Yep, Samurai Warriors 2 does that.
I couldn't stop him, my lord.
I still need to finish all the stories for the HD release of Samurai Warriors 2 on PS3, which for the longest time I was like, this is just a 360 game. Why am I gonna import a game on PS3 that I can play normally on Xbox 360? But no, they actually did an HD re-release. Why didn't they do that with every other game? Alright, now I need to make sure, where's Toshie? Katsuye. Okay, Toshie's down here. Okay.
Our mission is.
We're not gonna let him die this time.
We can't afford any mistakes.
Gates. Up on the D-pad. Okay.
Forward.
Can I ask you a favor? Don't make your uncle face Lord Shibata. Can you take care of him instead?
If you do some off-stream, can I just request at least either Kunoichi or Ina on-stream?
But to ask...
If I do any off-stream, it will be like my least favorite characters.
You've made the right decision.
But currently, I'm actually trying to finish Dragon Quest Heroes, as well as the original mode for Dynasty Warriors Gundam off-stream. The reason why I'm trying to complete the first Dragon Quest Heroes is because I am literally on the last chapter. So, yeah, if I do that live stream, it's not going to be a whole lot of stuff, so I might as well save that for when I'm going to 100% complete everything.
Nothing else matters.
Only played Sengoku games and Dynasty Warriors. Only Samurai Warriors game played was 2. Well, that's a good one.
That was almost too easy.
Oh, yeah, I could do an interim save. Thank you. I completely forget about that all of the time, and I don't know if that's because I play a lot of the modern games where, you know, that's not available, or it's just because ADHD-riddled brain just being like, just do the thing. Yeah, I didn't even use it when, like, back in the day, when, I would be going for, like, the secret weapons and stuff. I mostly use it when it's like, oh, I need to go get the groceries now, or I put in a takeout order and now I need to go pick it up. So, well, might as well interim save instead of leaving it on. The nice thing is, at least I've actually played every Warriors game that's ever been released in North America. And I have one version of every game that's been released in North America.
Another victory for the great Keiji Maeda.
The other thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream Samurai Warriors Katana, because that's one of those games that requires the waggle. And, you know, with a microphone, that's asking for trouble. Have I seen Jim Sterling's Samurai Warriors 5 review? I have. Nothing against them, but I do believe some of the points that they made were just not... Yeah. One of the biggest things is they made the review primarily around the fact that you keep getting the mission pop-ups, but you can turn that off in the options. Like, that's what I did. That was the first thing I did. Anyways, I enjoy the game. That's the main thing. I don't care if other people dislike the game. They can. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Still missing Dynasty Warriors 4. It's only one I don't have, not counting the expansions in Dynasty Warriors 4. Dynasty Warriors.
Cruel what you've done.
My uncle is a man.
Just trying to think.
You can't just act on...
There are some DLCs that I don't have, which is unfortunate because for Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3, at least in North America, a lot of the DLC is just no longer on the stores. Like, you search Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3 on
battle that I didn't like.
With a man
on
at his side, Toshiie will not waver again.
excuse me.
Keiji,
What?
hear the dying
God, my
words
brain
of an
is not
honorable
working
fool.
today.
Look after it.
You search Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3 on the Xbox store, you're not going to get anything. Only Dynasty Warriors Gundam 2 shows up.
Fool, old man.
Not even Dynasty Warriors Gundam 1 shows up. And I think the same thing happens with PSN. I should double check that.
This fight was more enjoyable.
But I at least have some of the DLC for Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3 before it went away. So, yeah. But the other thing is, all of the DLC for Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3 is just stages, which doesn't really matter too much to me. And the characters that were DLC are playable in Gundam Reborn. Oh, what's this? Lengthen temporary bag. Use. Muso used. Let's get rid of that. I probably should have gotten rid of some of the other ones.
They said I was nothing but a child, a mere little boy. So I showed them. I proved I can do it, that I can fight my own battles.
The only cutscenes that I've ever had issues with in Dynasty Warriors 2 are the pre-rendered ones, which...
You put too much pressure on yourself.
Whatever. As long as I can play the game in 1080p.
Fate of the Maeda is
I'm
on my
cool.
shoulders! I took that from you when I seized control! If I can't carry that out, then I am without honor!
I don't need your protection.
Put me down!
I don't want to be a burden to anyone. Indeed.
God, the voice
I've
acting
always
in
fought
this
my
game
own
is
battles.
awesome. But yeah, the designs in Samurai Warriors 3 and Dynasty Warriors 6 are some of the best. Like, it sucks that they are low points in both game series. I hope you guys don't mind me skipping these cutscenes. I just really want to get through these stories, because there is a lot that I still have left to do. Yeah, that's fine. We didn't get a new horse, so... Into the battle! Ooh. Oh, man. Oh. Really feeling the... I don't think we went to bed until, like,
We must break the enemy
1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Everything is going according to plan. Troops, secure the embankment.
No Matsukaze. I've only finished Yukimura's story, so... Yeah. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something.
Well done. Continue to hold the defenses.
Brain no worky too good after very, very little sleep. Which is partly why I'm only planning to live stream for maybe 2 hours. We'll see how it goes. Because usually I go, oh, I'm only going to stream for like an hour and a half. And then I stream for like 3.5, 4 hours. Just because I'm having so much fun talking to you guys. But, yeah. I think today I'm going to make a plan to cut it off at 2 hours. But who knows? I could be like, one more stage.
The best of me.
That happened like the other night, but it wasn't me saying one more stage, it was my friend, because Destiny 2 is now crossplay. And both Chelsea and I play on Xbox, and he plays on PlayStation. So we were finally able to play with him, and I just never played Destiny 2. I played maybe a little bit of it, but not a lot. Definitely not a lot. Oh, failed something. Oh well. But anyways, like I had not played enough Destiny 2 to have a Sparrow, which is the vehicle that you use, and you get that by going through a couple of stages within the tutorial. Like, that's it. It's something that is very easy to obtain, and I never got it. And we were doing some story stages as part of the expansion.
The enemy was to attack,
and you do not get the Sparrow through the story missions of the expansion. You have to play the story, like the actual story. So he was getting annoyed because I was just running from place to place, and he was like, just play this story stage and you'll get the Sparrow. So I played through the story stages, and it was a solo campaign. You can't play with anybody else until you get to a certain point. So I was doing that, and I finally got to the point where we could play together, and you know, he joined on, Chelsea joined on, and we played through a couple of other missions, and still no Sparrow. So he kept me up for an extra 2, maybe 3 hours. No Sparrows. Just being like, yeah, it should take like 15, 20 minutes. No. And I was like, you know, I kind of want to go to bed. I have to work early in the morning. And he was like, no, it'll be fine. Just another 15 minutes. And then that turned into just another more 15 minutes. And another 15 more minutes. And yeah, that didn't work out. I eventually just synced up my PlayStation and Xbox accounts, which my PlayStation account still didn't have a vehicle, but at least it had enough glimmer to buy a vehicle.
But I fight for my loved ones.
So yeah,
you're just a creature.
I'm playing Destiny 2 now.
Enjoy your triumph.
Shin Loki, send me a DM.
Ready? Let's move out.
On Twitter, and we'll get that sorted out so that we can play together. Dynasty Warriors 2 credit song is fantastic. Oh, even the opening for Dynasty Warriors 2. Like, not just the opening song, but the opening, like, animation, I think is great.
Immediately.
Not to mention, like, it's the only... one of the only Dynasty Warriors games that doesn't use Lubu's theme or the theme from another stage within the game. Like, that theme is its own theme. It never appears anywhere else, and it is so good.
What are you talking about? I am cheering.
God, everybody is dying. I'm on easy. What the fuck? Who needs to die for my defeat? Mitsunari or Kanetsugu? Where are you guys? Okay. I should probably go down there.
What a wild girl. I think we'd get along great.
Quiet! I'm nothing like you, you animal.
Okay, let's call our horse. This game does not require motion controls. I think the only motion control, if you use the Wiimote nunchuck, you have to shake it to use Muso. I think that's like the only thing. But I'm using a classic Pro controller.
Mitsunari seems a bit wet behind
so,
the ears.
like, it plays just like any other Warriors game. One thing that I do dislike about, like, these classic Warriors games, I like mixing up my characters. I don't like playing as the same character for several stages in a row. Unless I'm doing some grinding. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Are you kidding me?
Lord Hideyoshi, I have failed you.
No, you failed me, Mitsunari. Son of a bitch. I don't know if people's health bars get smaller on easy. I do know that's a thing. Ooh, that looks good. What are some of these? I know that's weapon power. Randomly inflict elemental damage while mounted. Gradually fill the spirit gauge with combo attacks. Gradually fill the spirit gauge during a Muso attack. You know what that is? That's a pretty decent weapon. We're gonna get rid of you. Trade that. What's this? Decrease damage taken from enemy combo attacks. Randomly deflect arrows while mounted. Yeah, we're gonna trade that. Increase the distance covered by the spirit charge. Increase the distance covered when sidestepping. Randomly increase speed when defeating an enemy officer. Increase damage inflicted with a jump attack. All of those are kind of... They suck. Let's be honest. He does kind of look like a Super Saiyan. Oh. Ugh. Okay, Mitsunari, you can shut up. Are you gonna... Actually, I wanted to go to the shop and upgrade the new weapon that we just got.
Welcome. Thank you
that.
That. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's all good.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, like, when you have a faction-based story, I just enjoy those much better. When you have character-based stories, you tend to play the same stage over and over again. Like, I get it. This was back in the day when you wanted your games to extend out as much as possible with as little assets as possible, because some consoles couldn't handle that much. But
all units, hear me now. We must break the
I just prefer the faction-based stories because you can switch up your characters.
Troops.
And that's kind of like a weird thing with Dynasty Warriors 4, because it is faction-based, but like the stages get harder. So when you're starting off, you pretty much have to play as at least, or at most, like 2 to 3 characters. You can switch it up every now and then.
Give me some time to think.
2 or 3 characters, but like you want to be using them as frequently as possible to increase their attack, increase their weapon level, and stuff like that. Like, you want to increase their stats pretty good for when you get to that end game, but it's just better for you to play through the story as just one singular character.
Go back him up.
But then when you're going back to like grind out those extra stats and stuff, like that's where it's good to switch it up and keep it fresh.
There they are.
So I can't remember how I did this last time, but I'm gonna come down here and kill these guys and make sure that there's no enemies down here to kill Mitsunari.
How do I get out of this? The Toyotomi can
And then I'll go around and
I'm just here
kill the others. hopefully nobody fucking dies.
Leave this point to me, but be watchful of enemy movements.
I just want to finish some stories.
Come assist me immediately.
I was hoping to complete like a good chunk on this stream.
I won't let you get the best of me.
But I also wanted, like...
You're not a big fan of Hideyoshi.
I don't want to just, like, aim for the enemy officers, because, like, that's not fun to me. That's what I used to do as a kid, and... that was partly what led me to get Muso fatigue after a while, was because all I was doing was just running around and just killing the officers. I wasn't utilizing combos. I wasn't trying to kill all of the enemies on the map. Like, I was literally just aiming for the enemy officers. That was it. And that's usually, like, the fastest way to complete a stage.
Too easy.
But at the same time, it's not the funnest. You don't level up as much because, like, the foot soldiers will give you some little bits of experience. But there are also some games that don't incentivize you at all to wipe out all of the enemy troops. Like Dynasty Warriors 7, Dynasty Warriors 3, 4, and 5. There's really not too much point to killing all of the troops because, like, all they're there for is to increase your Muso.
Let's push them back together
and drop items.
Score another victory for the...
Like, they don't help with your stats or anything.
Superb. Our victory rests on your shoulders.
Oh, fuck. I almost guarded through that entire thing.
Score another victory for the great Keiji Maeda.
And these guys out.
Officer down.
Yukimura's been defeated. Oh no.
Mitsunari, you're next.
I'm actually getting a little hungry. Might have to take a quick break after this stage. Grab some chips. Some leftover chips. Maybe y'all... Actually, Chelsea made some brownies.
That girl.
She tried a new recipe that never tried before. Doubled the recipe because we had friends over yesterday, but in the comments they said that they doubled the recipe and had to cook it for like 37 minutes.
The man of the people.
So that's what we did, but it turned out really dry and crumbly. Still melts in your mouth though, like, oof. But yeah, the recipe itself called for 23 minutes. And I mean, we probably could have still did a little bit longer, go with 27 instead of 37. Anyways, the moral of the story is, we made brownie crumble instead of brownies. And put that in the microwave, heat that up, throw some ice cream on it. Oh, so good. And I think that's what I'm gonna have, and then I'll have some chips on the side afterwards.
That was almost too easy.
Tighten the defenses.
A lot of the ninjas can get really out of hand sometimes. The way that they just kind of sometimes teleport between areas because of, like, the script.
Score another victory for the great Keiji Maeda.
Legs are feeling stiff. I'm getting old, guys. I'm 30.
Excellent. The advantage is ours.
Like, I forget what age it was. Maybe it was like 26, where it was like, oh, I feel how old I am.
Forward.
And now I'm 30, so I really feel how old I am. And I'm not even like old. I'm just like millennial old. Horse. I keep forgetting what button it is. Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me to save. Okay, I think we're actually going to finish this stage this time because there's not a whole lot of enemies left. Where's, okay, my main people are not being attacked. At least not by enemy officers.
In a world of peace.
I hope they can survive some troops.
Where for us to go?
Maybe, but I fight for my love.
Everyone else seems to be dying.
Chaos.
The black wind only grows stronger.
Thanks. That was just what I needed.
22, still young? Yep. I felt young probably until I was 24, and then I was like, oh, maybe I am an adult and making adult decisions and doing adult things, and then I hit 26, and it was like, oh, I feel how adult I am. Back pains, stiff muscles, just out of nowhere. Now I'm 30, and I can, like, sleep wrong.
That nickname more than
Enough talk, old man. Let's finish.
Like, I have woken up and not been able to turn my neck from the way that I slept.
Incredible!
That was almost too easy.
But I also know that I'm not, like, old. I'm still able to, like,
Where did I go?
be active. I've gone for, like, long as hell walks.
Fallen before me.
Just out of nowhere. On a whim. When I have a car. It's just like, when I don't take care of myself, I really feel how old I am. Stop dodging. Oh, for freak's sakes. Hey! You want to play this game? Back in 2012, when I first played Samurai Warriors, I hardly knew that you could save in battles, especially Samurai Warriors 3, which I played more until I figured out Samurai Warriors 1 more in comparison. I rarely ever use the midterm save. Honestly, as long as, like, my experience carries over when I die, I don't care. It's annoying, yeah, because I need to replay stages.
Mind if I tag
and, like, it feels like a waste of time, but it's not.
People around was your style.
If I lose all of the stat increases and all the experience, then it's a waste of my time.
High praise. When you put it that way, how can I refuse?
Okay, so after I get through the menus here, I'm gonna take a quick break, grab some food, and grab some more water. I'm gonna trade this. We're not gonna keep that. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. I don't think any of that is of interest to me anyways. What's this? Gain more advantage on deadlocks, reduce the amount of muso. Yeah, we're gonna trade that. Increase boost speed. That's what I really want. So let's keep that. Oh my god, the interim saves of Dynasty Warriors 2 where you need to find an item. God, that surprised me, because like my first Dynasty Warriors was 3. Anyways, everybody, I'm gonna mute the mic, and I will be back in... Alright, folks. I'm back. Did I bring my water? Did I forget my water? I think I forgot my water. Oh well. I'm back. I'm gonna just kind of sit on this screen for a little bit while I eat my brownies and ice cream. So good. How's everybody doing today? How was thine weekend? Actually, did we...
Welcome.
Was it a weapon that we got? No, it was boots.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And these brownies are some freaking good.
Thank you for coming.
This is just too good.
With Ujiyasu vanquished, Hideyoshi had finally united all of Japan. At the same time, Keiji encountered Kanetsugu Naoe, and the two became fast friends.
Oh my god.
After the death of Hideyoshi, Toshi Ie ruled successfully for a time. However, when Toshi Ie...
Like, all you have to do with these brownies is just heat them up a little bit in the microwave, throw some ice cream on it, and bam! So good. Just gonna set my controller down while I finish my snack. I think the only Romance of the Three Kingdoms game that I've played is 14 and 10. Yeah, because 10 is on PS2, 14 is the one that I did the review on. Yep, that's vanilla ice cream on nice, warm brownies. And homemade brownies, too. So freaking good. Oh my god. I didn't realize how hungry I was. Yeah, Chelsea made the brownies. I helped a little bit. Mostly with, like, prep stuff. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna try to get this. Gonna try to eat this as quickly as possible. The one issue is that since we didn't use a lot of sugar, the chocolate is very strong, very rich. So it's difficult to take big bites. thanks, Jers. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Alright, folks. I haven't finished all of my brownie, but we're going to jump back in.
There's no turning back now. My God. Mitsunari, prepare to die.
I love hearing some of the voices that are, like, shared between games.
I feared this might happen. If we do not act, Mitsunari will surely perish.
Especially when it's, like, one of those, no matter what role they do, they have the exact same voice. Which isn't a bad thing. Like, you can still be an incredible voice actor and only have one voice.
Uncle, I guess you'll never catch up to me now.
I'm not doing too bad, Jers. Just a little on the tired side from a late night last night. Lots of gaming and Gundam building and chilling with some friends.
For the future of the Toyotomi clan. But Mitsunari may be too much of a dreamer for his own good.
Man, Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires didn't have nearly as many events as I wanted it to. Dynasty Warriors 7 Empires and Samurai Warriors 4 Empires, I feel like were great for the amount of events they had. Excuse me.
By the gods, I shall triumph here.
For a quick second, I thought that guy that was just speaking was Kanetsugu. The line made sense. Managed to meet Kyla Bear a few years ago. Nice! Was that at Halcon? I feel like my friend met him as well at Halcon.
Incredible!
So far, the only voice actors I've got to meet are Chris Kaysen, who did the Canadian voice, or the Ocean dub voice of Mr. Popo and Tien, which he still signed my Funimation dub of Dragon Ball Z, like, every single season. He was, like, excited to do that. So, like, that's pretty cool. And then I've met Spike Spencer, who did the voice of Shinji Ikari from Evangelion, as well as Guan Sua and some of the other foot soldiers and stuff in Dynasty Warriors 7 and 8. I can't remember if he's done any other voices.
Before me.
At least in the Warrior series. I don't believe so.
There is fire within me yet.
Ooh, I am feeling all of that chocolate. And I haven't finished. I've maybe eaten about half. So I'll still have some after this stage is done. Okay. I need to go to more anime conventions, man. We were supposed to have a convention called the Island Entertainment Expo on PEI. And that was supposed to be this month. But, yeah, it never happened because of, you know, current situation. It was supposed to also happen in March, which didn't. So now it's set for next March, which is when it first happened. And this will be the second IEX. Because unfortunately, the second one was supposed to happen when COVID hit and the lockdown happened. And Chelsea will have a table there for selling knit goods, drawings, paintings. They're working on a lot of cool things. Like, they made, knit plush onigiri, which is pretty cool and fucking adorable. And they also got, like, pretty thick yarn as well. So they're making, like, huge ones that would make good throw pillows.
So you're here to repay Kanetsugu. That's pretty decent of you.
Aren't you here out of duty?
We would love to go back to Montreal, because that's actually where we met on a band trip.
Let's just say I've got a score to settle with Hideyoshi.
She played the flute, I played trumpet.
Don't you?
God damn.
Cruelty is such an ugly color on you.
Talking too much between today and yesterday. Jeez. And Friday. I did a lot of talking at work. My throat is feeling it, and I still need to record the next upcoming mini review. Which I was supposed to do this weekend, but cleaning for people to come over, having people over, tidying up afterwards, and then streaming. Yeah, plus waking up late this morning, thanks to a late night. Yeah, it kind of all added up, and I haven't been able to do my recording yet, but tomorrow. It'll happen tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. I don't know how that sounds. But it always sticks in my head. Okay, defeat conditions is Kanetsugu, who is back there, not fighting any officers. But I feel like I should probably go... Oh, no, wait, he's right next to a door that's not going to go. So that's good. Which Okuni has the worst voice? Samurai Warriors 1 or 3? 1. I hated her voice in 1. I can't remember what it sounds like in 3. 2 was more bearable. It's mostly her personality that I just dislike.
Score another.
But yeah, Samurai Warriors 1 is the most annoying, and it grates on my soul every time I hear her. I am very glad she doesn't have a story in this game or in Samurai Warriors 2, but for some reason she's still in the game. I feel like she just doesn't add anything. At least the Samurai Warriors 1 voice is memorable.
Hey, no need to get...
I guess you could say that. Notoriously memorable.
That was almost too easy.
Yeah, she's still in Samurai Warriors 4 and 4 too. For better or for worse. I actually didn't mind her in Samurai Warriors 4 and 4 too. I'll be honest. Like, her interactions with characters have gotten better, and her Japanese voice isn't all that bad.
We mustn't waste any time. Hurry!
Open the gates!
Go this way. That's the way that I need to go. I'm gonna pause for a moment and eat some more of these brownies. Oh, I love Kunoichi's voice. We're still talking about Samurai Warriors 1, right? God, these brownies are rich. I don't think I'll ever be as rich as these brownies. Mm. I see what you mean. Like her grunts when she attacks and gets hit. Mm. That was a real chewy bit. Sticky. I don't think we will ever see another Dynasty Warriors gun. Which is very sad.
World did he disappear to?
Brownie is fucking chonky. But yeah, I would love to see another Dynasty Warriors Gundam. I don't think it'll ever happen though, because I don't know, Namco seems to be really weird with licensed titles lately.
There they are.
Like, they have to be the ones
The world has now seen
working
just
on them.
how
But
fragile the Toyotomi
like we saw
but I did not expect you
Pirate
to
Warriors
seek my
4,
aid,
so
Mitsunari.
there is the chance that it could happen. I just don't know when it would ever happen. Or I don't think that it will.
He's a flaming idiot, and it saps my soul.
So if it does, you know, that's just going to make it that much better. But hopefully they do something similar to Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reformed.
Forward!
They keep all the mobile suits. Or they go down the road of Samurai Warriors 5 and make it story heavy. I would love, absolutely love to see a Dynasty Warriors Gundam that focuses primarily on Iron-Blooded Orphans.
This is the only way to protect the Toyotomi.
Watching that,
Come fight me
it feels like that would be so good for a Warriors game. Because a lot of the Gundams just use, like, hand-to-hand weapons.
We must retreat.
Or dive fully into the original story, or like the Universal Century story. You can go from Amuro all the way up to Char's counterattack. Or even now with Hathaway, which I haven't seen yet, but I want to. Yeah, I don't know why they called it Dynasty Warriors Gundam either. Maybe it was like a brand recognition thing in the West where they were like, oh, they won't think that this is a Warriors game even if we call it Gundam Warriors.
Thunder has fallen before me.
Because don't forget, Dynasty Warriors Gundam was the first, like, licensed spin-off.
This is it. I must endure.
Speaking of characters, that moment when historically it was said that Oichi, trying to play and read at the same time. God, this is tough. Considering the anime games have their names with the subtitles, Warriors Energy, at least. Well, in Japan, it is just called Gundam Muso.
No,
like, it's not called Shinson Goku Muso Gundam. But,
the enemy haven't had any luck yet either.
What was I
better hurry.
going to say?
Incredible!
It is, like, one of the worst names.
Too easy.
Trying to do. But at least it has the word warriors in it, unlike Berserk in the Band of the Hawk.
My clan. Keep your nose out of it.
Right, like I'm going to.
Which is supposed to be a Muso game, but doesn't have warriors or Muso in it.
Oh.
Fuck.
You fools! You've ruined the
Am I bound to just lose every single fucking time? Alright. That is all done. Whoop. First time I've seen Ieyasu genuinely pissed. I need to play Chronicles 3 and actually finish it. Let's just get rid of this one. And this one. Yeah, we'll get rid of you, too. Fuck it. I don't need this shit. And now I've moved on from brownies to chips, which are 1,000 times easier to play games and eat at the same time.
With Ujiyasu vanquished,
Let's just get into it. All I want
There's no turning
is to
back
finish
now.
Keiji's story.
Mitsunari, prepare to die.
Like, I was hoping to at least finish 3 stories.
And already we're in this mess.
Before I remembered how slow this game was, then I was like, maybe I'll finish 2.
We must find more details.
No, it's probably only gonna be 1 full story per stream. If this fucking keeps up.
Mitsunari and Kiyomasa are both fighting for the future of the Toyotomi clan. But Mitsunari may be too much of a dreamer for his own good.
To me,
well, if it wasn't for the fact that we kind of had like a little get-together yesterday, I would be eating a little bit healthier.
Catch up to me now. Not that I was running from you.
But when you have people over, you always buy the junk food.
Life goes on.
Partly because it's easier to deal with, and also partly because you know everybody's gonna want some chips, and everybody's going to indulge in brownies and ice cream.
By the gods,
I actually made everybody ramen yesterday, which was fun until I burned myself on some of the noodle water by accident. But it was actually good. Like, I saw this ramen hack on TikTok where you mix a bunch of different ingredients with the seasoning packet, and that's how you make your sauce. And it just makes it that much thicker and more flavorful. So I did that for everybody. Well, not everybody. I did 4 bowls of ramen.
This is it. We must retreat.
And it was so good. I wouldn't pay €50 for Samurai Warriors Chronicles, even if it's new. It doesn't run the greatest. Warriors games don't run the greatest on 3DS to begin with. I would love to see them re-release all 3 Samurai Warriors Chronicles games for, like, the Switch.
Within me yet.
I would love to see them do it for all consoles, but I would just love a way to play them other than emulation, and I would love a way to play Samurai Warriors Chronicles 2 in English. Now that I think about it, most of the characters are also in Dynasty Warriors are pretty tall compared to how Japanese men and women are on average. Yeah. Well, it's probably... They probably do that just for the sake of, like, representation. You want to represent these characters in a specific way. So, like, Keiji, though he was a tall man, like, back in the day, he's probably not nearly as... Oh, excuse me. As tall as he's represented in the game. But because he's also, like, a powerhouse, they wanted him to be tall and be bulky and be that anime kabuki man.
You'll never get past me.
Man, I miss Samurai Warriors 1, Masamune. They should... I don't know why they didn't bring back his weapons in like, the Empire's games as a custom character weapon. That and Oichi's ball thing. I forget what they're called. Kendama? I feel like that's not the actual word. But those should just be allowed to be used for your custom characters.
Another has fallen before me.
Incredible!
I want to make a whole video about weapons in Warriors games. There's a few things that I want to mention, and I'll hold back my words.
Within me yet.
But yeah, there's a few things about weapons and movesets that I would love to talk about in a video.
So you're here to repay Kanetsugu. That's pretty decent of you.
Oh, there's Okuni again.
Sugu as well.
Well,
at least we took out pretty well everybody around Kanetsugu.
I've got a score to settle with Hideo.
We're gonna focus primarily on the officers because it seems like that's the way that it wants me to play. It doesn't want me to try to take out all of the foot soldiers.
Cruelty is such an ugly color on you.
Yeah, I don't think that voice... I didn't listen to her voice last time. But yeah, I don't like this voice. I think I prefer Samurai Warriors 2. But I do think, like, overall, the dub for Samurai Warriors 3 is just better.
Good. Don't pretend your bickering is some noble crusade.
I don't think I will save. I'll be honest. If I lose again, I lose again. And I'll just redo it. And I'll keep redoing it until it's done. Whatever. I'm gonna play my way.
Another has fallen before me.
And now I have that song stuck in my head.
Hey, no need to.
Damn you, Fred Durst.
before me.
Where's the item that officer just dropped her? Did I accidentally get it?
Incredible!
Whatever. Off to the next officer. In Samurai Warriors 5, it's still taking me some time. I haven't done it yet. But I'm also not focusing on it because the big thing that I want to do is the stories for these games.
There they are!
And then I'll aim for achievements and trophies, and then I'll aim for 100%. Oh, Magoichi's dead! I think that was Magoichi.
I did not expect you to seek my aid, Mitsunari.
We'll find out here in a bit.
There they are!
I guess we won't.
He's a flaming idiot, and it saps my soul to have to work with him. But if I can end Ieyasu here now,
yeah, we'll just
the Toyotomi might
skip
be
you.
saved. Forward!
What's this? Looks like some no-good troublemakers.
I don't like that I'm skipping all these foot soldiers.
If Mitsunari
but if I want
and
to
Ieyasu go head-to-head,
finish this stage, I'm going to have to.
This is the only way to protect the Toyotomi name.
Fight me if you dare.
All 3 of the last stages.
This is it. We must.
The reason why I lost was because I was taking too long to get to one of the people. 2 of which I almost got to the people that ended up dying. So, I guess we're just gonna do it like this for the rest of the game. Just head to the next officer, kill him. Head to the next officer, kill them.
Our victory.
Did that guy not drop anything for me?
You? Wouldn't you rather see me dead?
You're not dying this time, Ieyasu.
The safety of the Toyotomi household. And Mitsunari himself has also sought my help. I cannot abandon him.
Clever.
This ought to get him.
Underestimated Mitsunari.
I'm playing on easy because I just want to get the story done.
Ieyasu may have gotten away.
Usually once I've leveled up to a certain point, I'll just skip normal and go straight to hard.
The inevitable battle with Ieyasu.
That's usually the way that I play, is I go on easy to do like the grinding and get through the story as quickly as possible, and then I jump on hard once I want to really grind out the last little bit of levels.
Incredible!
I'm just getting warmed up. No luck here.
Okay.
The enemy haven't had any luck yet either. I better hurry.
Open the gates!
Hopefully we don't lose this
Get
time.
them!
Yukimura's almost dead.
Been spotted.
Now you're mine, Mitsunari!
Forward! We can't afford any mistakes.
Yeah. Let's kill this guy.
There's no way out but to withdraw.
There they are!
Oh, that voice. That's Sun Quan's
with you.
voice.
Forward!
Kiyomasa, I'm sorry it's come to this.
Ieyasu won't be happy. But if I
Okay,
sacrifice
let's
myself,
try to
this should all
run
blow
through and...
No! I'll take the fall. The Toyotomi.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna get to him before Mitsunari.
So you're on
or
Mitsunari's
what's his
side,
face?
Lord Mitsunari is
Masanori.
sincere in his devotion to the Toyotomi. As his friend, I am bound by honor to aid him.
That's very admirable
Oh, maybe I am.
Out of my way!
Do your worst.
Out of my way.
Afraid of you little punks. Well, shut up!
Forward!
Bam. Done.
Mitsunari, come with me if you want to live.
Thank you, my friend.
Open the gate!
It's really weird seeing Masanori with this outfit and only using the generic spear. Because I'm so used to seeing him in Warriors of Auto-Chi 3.
I've let you down.
Forward!
Oh, Kiyomasa's here too. Might as well take you out. Right? Yeah, there we go.
Ieyasu should be able to put an end to this. But won't that make him the hero of the day?
I do not care. Let him have his moment of glory. In his overconfidence, he will show his true colors, playing right into my hands.
This fight...
Alright. I'm really going to try to skip through a lot of these menus and stuff, just so that I can get to gameplay. Oh, yeah, keep, trade, yes. Keep that one. Ooh, speed. Like, yeah, randomly increase. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna keep that. Is this the last stage?
I will show you
How many
the
stages
true way
are
of
in
the
each
warrior.
story? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the last stage of Keiji's story.
Stir things up around here.
Good. As much as I love playing as Keiji,
Welcome. Thank you very much.
fuck.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Gauntlets. Didn't really have any gauntlets that I wanted, no. And the armor. Increased defense, randomly decrease damage from enemy combos. Increase the amount of spirit gauge gained when taking damage. Decrease damage taken from an enemy. Actually, yeah, that's it. Those are all good.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And yeah, we're good.
For coming. Welcome.
Oh, shit.
For coming.
Thought I had the stage selected. Skip. Skip. We want this one and the new boots. We didn't get a new horse. Start the battle. Shopkeeper is best girl.
Mitsunari's great plan didn't work out so well. Now we're in the hot seat.
Wait, overview. Kanetsugu needs to be the one to survive. Yeah.
Yet we must fight on together.
And unfortunately, all these foot soldiers probably just gonna have to skip them. And, yeah, just aim for the guard captains and enemy officers.
The enemy is strong in numbers, but there is still hope. We shall show them the power of the
I know
human
Nintendo wanted to have
spirit.
this game.
Uncle,
Castle.
you're not here to see this, buddy. I promise, I'll finish what you started.
Whose idea was it to not localize the PS? I know, right? Prevent units from entering. Oh, okay.
Tighten the defenses.
I need to read sometimes.
Someone help me out of this mess!
Speaking of reading, I've been slowly getting back into reading manga again. And I don't know what it is about freaking Yuri romance manga that I just absolutely love.
These guys aren't the pushovers.
Like the characters, the story. I don't know why in a romance manga I always connect better with the story of a
Enjoy this.
lesbian couple. Like Bloom Into You. Oh, I love that. Citrus. I'm reading a manga called Still Sick right now. Highly recommend. And then I just bought volume 1 and 2 of Sweat and Soap. Started emulating PS3. It does look gorgeous.
Incredible!
I wish Samurai Warriors 3 on PS3 came out here. I never actually read Bloom Into You or Citrus. I watched the animes. Because I have High Dive. I used to have Funimation. I don't anymore because I'm literally trying to put every penny into certain things like live streaming. I want to increase the quality of the videos that I make. But as well, like, there are things that I want to get into, like getting back into manga. And there's certain Gundams that I want to buy to build. And I had this realization that I am primarily into master grades, which are more expensive than high grades.
Forward!
More so, I'm into the 1/100th scale.
Mogami,
Adachi and Shimamura.
Northwest Garrison. Hurry!
Got it. I wish I could write that down. I'll need to rewatch this in order to get that recommendation. But, like, I guess I shouldn't say, like, it's only Yuri that I like for romance manga, because I really like Golden Time and Toradora. Those two are awesome. Great stories. Where's Kanetsugu? Okay, he's over there. He's not near any enemy officers. But I also love Horimiya. That anime makes me want to read the manga.
By the gods, I shall triumph here.
Though lately I find it a bit odd how Dynasty Warriors are the only ones getting dubs. It's probably because they know that Dynasty Warriors is the more popular series. It's going to sell the most, so they can put a little bit more money behind it. Back in the day on like PS2 and even during the PS3, it was hard to sell a game that had no English dub.
Magoichi's here.
Unless it was like a super serious story where it was like if it would have taken away from the story if we didn't have it dubbed. That's the only time that a company would actually not dub their game. But I feel like there were a lot of series that kind of... Because dubbing is pretty expensive if you go down the route of wanting it to be done professionally. Did I watch Castlevania on Netflix? I watched at least the first season. I can't remember if I watched the second. It was so good. So good. Like, the voice acting, the animation, the story, all of it. Like, I need to watch the rest of that. I do still have Netflix. Just because I don't pay for it.
Incredible!
The in-laws pay for that. And we share it.
Forward!
The only subscriptions that I keep right now are YouTube Premium, because...
Show me what you've got.
Oh, I'm never watching YouTube with ads ever again. Back when you could only have one ad on a video, it wasn't too bad, but now, like, with mid-rolls, sometimes they play 2 ads at the same time. Like, one after another. Like, no. If I can pay for YouTube Premium and not have that, I'm not gonna have that. And then it also comes with YouTube Music. I know this sounds like a sponsorship, but it's not. I just really like it. But yeah, with YouTube Music, I have access to some of the smaller creators that aren't on Spotify. Also, because YouTube knows my algorithm, it knows how fucking weird my taste in music is. Like, I like the normal stuff, like Aerosmith, Metallica, you know, Rammstein. But then you get some weird shit like fucking Raskazia, who are a Russian ska metal band. I literally remember having Energia get recommended to me, clicking on it, loving that, and then getting Van Canto, which is an a cappella thrash metal band, getting that recommended to me, and loving it. Yeah. It's through this that, like, things, like the fact that I heard the opening to Demon Slayer before watching Demon Slayer. That's how my taste in music goes.
Another victory for the great Keiji Maeda.
But I only pay for that in High Dive now, because High Dive is $5 a month.
Can't disappoint.
And that's Canadian.
Open the gates.
So, yeah, I'll pay $5 a month. Like, no, it doesn't have the same big names as Funimation, but Sentai is slowly getting a lot of really good names. Like, they just picked up the latest Lupin, the 3rd season, which I am all for. If that gets put on High Dive, I am watching the shit out of that.
That takes care of that. Masamune, you're next.
Who's paying for Netflix in reality? That people is just legend. Though I still enjoy 9 in the open world. 9 is something... It's weird. I need to be in the mood for it, and then I can only play it for so long. Like, it's more the combat that gets to me and what I don't like. Okay, it's still just Kanetsugu. Back in the day, Koei used to dub everything they published. Now they are trying to cut corners in pretty much everything, even dubs. It is sad, but Koei's not the only one doing that. Which Samurai Warriors has my favorite OSTs music? I love the original City of Flowers. Like, no other version beats the original from Samurai Warriors 1. But the absolute best soundtrack of a Samurai Warriors game is Samurai Warriors 5. Like, that whole soundtrack is so good. We're skipping past a bunch of you guys because I just want to finish these stories. Oh, is there nobody up here? Guess not. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, going back to like some of the series on High Dive that's really good. Chelsea and I have been watching Nana, and like I know that has come up like in advertisements with other animes back in the day when Funimation did the dub. Now Sentai has the rights to it, but they don't have the rights to the dub, so they're redubbing it.
Forward!
And I freaking love it. Oh my god, the drama. I am here for it. But, like, I really wish that I didn't have to wait for each episode. Luckily enough, what they're doing is they're uploading 2 episodes a week. So every Thursday, we go out, we get some supper from somewhere, usually like a Japanese or a Chinese place, and yeah, we watch the latest 2 episodes of Nana. Hey, Kome. Welcome. There's a Samurai Warriors 5. What features do you want in there? Well, first of all, I want creatable characters. Second of all, I would love to see the return of the
On your shoulders.
city management thing that Samurai Warriors 3 Empires had. Because that looked cool, but I don't know how the fuck to do it. Like, you kind of have to choose where... It was kind of like Sim City, if I remember correctly, where, like, you choose where your castle is in your land, and you choose where, like, your crops are, and your village houses are. I think that would be really cool.
See why I have the reputation I do.
Getting Matsukaze in Samurai Warriors 3 is really hard. I can't remember how you get it, but I know it is hard. I know that at least. Power attack range. Oh. I'm gonna keep that. Get rid of the power weapons, because I never use those. Let's trade that. Trade you. And you. Oh, increase distance cover when dodging. Randomly stun enemies with a dash attack. Randomly, trade that. I saw it before I went into, like, all of the items here. But, I'm not planning to do a video on Samurai Warriors 3 because I've already done the review of it. The main big thing is that I have never finished every story in Samurai Warriors 3. So that's what I want to do here. So let's see, who can we unlock now? How many points or rice things do we have? Excuse me. Let's unlock Okuni, I guess.
With a bit of flair. Battlefield.
And let's unlock
What's
No.
the point of battle if you can't enjoy yourself a little?
And yeah, that's good. Let's go back to story. To unlock the bear, you have to do the same thing except on the hell diff. Nope. Next person I'll be playing as, I'll play as Nobunaga, who is actually closer to being finished than Keiji was. But let's take a look at your weapons. Randomly inflict elemental damage with a power attack, increase damage dealt to enemy officers. Okay, so that one's, increased normal attack strength against enemy officers, gradually fill. Okay. This one might be the one that I go with. Mounted attack range, randomly inflict. Yeah, I think this is the one we're gonna go with.
Thank you
Increase.
very much. Thank you
Yep.
very much. Thank you
Damage
very
to
much.
enemy officers. Gradually fill.
Very much.
And we're gonna leave that because we're playing on easy. We rarely get down that low. I'm playing with the Wii Classic Pro controller. So it's like the classic controller with actual handles.
Splendid.
I work for a land under your rule, my lord.
And I suppose you can see such a land.
Let's skip this. Let's try to get Nobunaga's story done before we call it a stream. I didn't get a new horse. No, I didn't. Start the battle! It also works on a GameCube controller. The GameCube controller doesn't feel good. I don't like using the GameCube controller with this. At least this way, it feels like a normal Warriors game controller style.
They must be swept aside.
We have nothing to fear from the feeble men of Owari. Cavalry, charge!
Corey Smith, one of the best Nobunaga voices. Which one was Corey? Is it this one or was it Samurai Warriors 1? Because Samurai Warriors 1 is the best English Nobunaga.
Rifleman?
Let's be honest. Such folly. I'm still not doing it correctly, but
them down.
I love that deep, dark
Ieyasu, do not allow the right flank to be breached. If you are defeated, victory will be impossible.
Hey.
My lord's ambition must not be thwarted here.
Stop guarding. Stop dodging. Just stop and die.
Forward!
I do like how this stage kind of looks like the
Yet, I will return.
like the same stage from Samurai Warriors 2. Like, it has such a similar layout.
Avoid the gunfire. Go around the barricades.
And I love it.
Open the gates.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Corey is the best. Like, he's still a good voice actor for Nobunaga, but I wouldn't say he's the best.
The Takeda are nothing without Shingen. They do not deserve to live.
Do you mind if I go and take a look around over there?
I do think Hanbei's voice is a little too deep.
Where you are? This is a field of
Like, it doesn't sound bad,
fair.
but they were definitely trying to stay away from him being so young. Douglas Rise was Samurai Warriors 1. I'm not familiar with a lot of voice actor names anymore. Back when there was just like a handful of big names that were in everything, that's when I knew the names. Now I feel like there's so many different voice actors that I just can't keep up. Oh, my throat. It's starting to get a little hoarse.
I am not
also voices Mewtwo and Detective Pikachu. Dang. I need to watch that movie again. That was such a good movie. Away with you. And it's only partially because Ryan Reynolds is.
I won't let you get the best of me.
Away with you. You have my heartfelt thanks.
We know which voice actor that Chris likes.
Away with you.
Shh.
There they are.
I still love how he voiced the bartender in Catherine, and the entire time I'm just like, oh, I'm getting like alcohol trivia and dating advice from Shahodun. The Nagashino theme is still epic as heck. It is.
I'm taking you out with me.
A lot of the voice acting, or sorry, what was it? Right. See, this is what happens when you're running on like so little sleep. But a lot of the big themes that you hear a lot of in Samurai Warriors games are just so good, no matter what version they are. Like, yes, even though I said the original City of Flowers is my favorite, every single version of that song slaps. Nagashino, Okay Hazama. Oh, it's another one that's really good. Anegawa is just so good.
Things are getting a little desperate, aren't they?
You think Samurai Warriors 3's difficulty curve is bad? At least in Samurai Warriors 3, a lot of characters have movesets to break people's guards.
Who sent you? It was not Katsuyori, was it?
I didn't find Samurai Warriors 2 to be all that bad. Once you get onto the harder difficulties, though, and getting into some of those dream stages, yeah, it is bonkers hard.
How will I...
Like, even on the easiest difficulty with Extreme Legends, playing on Novice,
Fight until my
they still guard almost every single attack on some of those dream stages.
Enough. Apply the finishing blows.
Okay.
Intended, but such are the vicissitudes of fate.
Whoa, jeez.
There they are.
Machine gun.
Deft touches are to turn the battle in our favor. Yukimura.
Are you supposed to be alive right now? What stage is this? Nagashino? Am I thinking of something else?
Ieyasu, and break down the enemy lines.
Open the gates.
Our mission has changed.
There they are.
Well, the good news is I only have one more stage to play, and then if I can finish that stage, I would have at least finished
Nobunaga would attack
2
as soon as
stories.
he heard I was dead. However,
I'm gonna go back this way and start taking out some of the other
that he would
enemy
deploy
officers down
against
here.
Katsuyori in such numbers.
There they are.
I honestly didn't find Samurai Warriors 1 without XL, like, too bad.
Incredible!
Honestly, the most frustrating ones are Dynasty Warriors 2, 3, and 4. Those games just... And it's mostly because of the archers and the fact that, like, the foot soldiers will guard.
Triumph here.
Away with you!
Oh, excuse me.
Away with you!
Ooh. I don't think the ice cream is sitting well with me.
Another falls before the might of Nobunaga.
Ever since Chelsea and I moved in together, I've been eating a lot less dairy because she's actually allergic. Like, not just lactose intolerant, she is allergic. But I feel like because of that, I've developed an intolerance. Because, like, technically we as humans aren't supposed to be eating dairy. And, like, our systems developed, are supposed to develop a... like, we're not supposed to drink milk for too long. But we do. And we drink it from a different animal, too. But yeah, the only things that I can really eat that have dairy in them now is, like, cheese.
Forgive me.
This time
and things that, you know, may contain milk. Like, if they use that for flavoring, I usually am not too bad. But, like, ice cream, nah. That shit can sometimes fuck me up.
that's it. I'm not.
So, defeat condition is Ieyasu, where are you? Oh, you're with me. Okay,
going
cool.
to take this anymore.
Is this the same actress for Kunoichi? It's a very similar sounding voice.
Miscalculation.
Man, I really wish this came out in HD, like on PS3, because some of these stage designs and character designs, so good.
I am not yet satisfied.
It maddens me so much.
Your feats of skill humble me.
Someone help me out of this mess!
I think that might be due to some of the... Did I miss something in the chat? Feel like I missed something. Yeah, James. I definitely missed the personality of Samurai Warriors 1 Kunoichi. Though I feel like that personality came back in Samurai Warriors 4.
By the gods, I shall triumph here. Forward!
You've got a good heart, soldier.
If you're playing this game on Dolphin, you literally could make it 1080p. That's the closest you'll get to HD.
Victor.
Yeah, but I don't really want to. I don't want to
Away with you.
emulate if I don't have to. And like I am able to play this in 1080p thanks to the M Classic and upscaling it that way.
The day is not yet lost.
Plus, if I really wanted to, I could just play the PS3 version. I have that. It just maddens me that we never got it in English.
Away with you.
Because, like, they had the assets, all they needed to do was add a couple extra lines, or translate some other stuff, like, it wouldn't have been, or it shouldn't have been, that much effort. Well, we're almost done at this stage. Good. I might actually call it a night after this. I am beginning to feel tired.
Come fight me if you dare!
And it's probably going to be another early night next week because we're all planning to go to the drive-in. Because I forget what 2 movies we're playing. They're both good movies that we all want to see, but Free Guy is playing, which of course I have to see that. Because of course I want to see Ryan Reynolds. That man is a Canadian legend.
Away with you!
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Be gone.
Yeah, you can see how tired I'm getting.
Someone, assist at once.
I guess I should have paid more attention.
That's a game I haven't heard in a long time. Ape Escape. I remember that was the game that got me to
from the dead
feel comfortable with the DualShock controller.
You create.
Because I used to play down where the analog sticks. To feel comfortable that way.
Away with you! Away with you!
Auto Cheat 3 Ultimate was on Steam. God.
Away with you! Away with you!
I wish they could release it. I feel like there's, like, licensing stuff that's holding them back. Anyways, everybody, that's all the energy I have for tonight. I really wanted to finish at least Nobunaga's and Keiji's story tonight during the stream, but I am tired and I am ready for bed. So yeah, that is unfortunately the end of tonight's stream. I know it's shorter than the last couple of times, but yeah, hopefully next week might not be quite as late of a night. It'll still be a late night, but hopefully next week I'll feel a little bit better to stream a little bit longer and do some more Samurai Warriors 3, because this is the game that we're going to be playing until I have literally finished every story that's available in it. So anyways, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to help support the channel, check out the guild, like some of the awesome people in the chat, like Angelo and James, and you can check that link in the description. You can also check out the Discord, where you can chat along with all of us. And of course, as always, I will see you all down in the comments.